Are Valve the bad guys? Now, I ask that because recently they put out a statement because they were being sued by the state of New York due to their loot boxes. The argument is that the loot boxes in games such as CS2 as well as Team Fortress are essentially gambling, and New York wants to crack down on that. And Valve put out a very long statement talking about how they think that the loot boxes that they sell are much more similar to something like Pokemon cards or Labubu, where you're buying something optional, you're gonna get some kind of random thing out of it. Now, Valve have gotten into hot water many times over all these like betting sites and all the resale. Like, there's a lot of nefarious activity when it comes to like CS2 skins, and Valve get a free pass on a lot of stuff that I almost feel like we shouldn't be giving them. They brought a lot of the worst elements of gaming to the forefront, but we all go, oh, but it's Valve, we love them, and we do. But the problem is that they do try to crack down on loot boxes. The way they would do that is they would have to gather a lot more data. Maybe they just turn off these games in New York and people are VPNing. It gets really weird and very complicated, and I think that there's some overreach. We've already seen some countries ban loot boxes or really limit how you can actually sell them. Even though I think loot boxes are a little bit of a nefarious sort of mechanic, they are optional. And the thing is, that is the way that a lot of games monetize. There's all kinds of ways that you can buy a virtual pack and get an item or a card or a cosmetic or whatever. A lot of businesses have been built on the idea of selling loot boxes, and if you don't let them do that, I think a lot of games, a lot of apps are gonna have to really rethink the way that they monetize, period.